Hello everyone and welcome to my demonstration speech. For the topic of my demonstration speech, I'm going to be going over the importance of stretching and then some good stretches that will help your body be loose and free to do your day-to-day actions. But before we get started, cameraman, woman, can you please pan the room to show the audience and yourself as well? It's my family. My wife. Okay. So before we get started, I have two articles that I would like to cite that go over the importance of stretching. So the first one is by Professor Deshma, and the title of the article is Health Benefits of Stretching, and it was published on May 2019, And here's what it says. There are several benefits and reasons we stretch before and after exercise. Firstly, we stretch to increase flexibility, which carries over to everyday life. Tasks such as bending down or reaching up to move an object. The more flexible we are, the easier it is to move around and to work on different planes. We also stretch to improve blood circulation to our entire body, especially the muscles being used while exercising. Another benefit to stretching is to improve and increase our range of motion, especially to our joints. Specifically, stretching gives us better balance as our range of motion becomes greater. And finally, we stretch to relieve tension and relax the muscles in our body. Here's the second source. And the title of this article is titled, Does Stretching Induce Lasting Increases in Joint Range of Motion? And this was published by Dr. Lisa Harvey, Robert Herbert, and Jack Crosby. This was published on the date of the 29th of March, 2006. And here's what it stated. Stretching, that is, interventions that apply tension to soft tissues, induces increases in the extendability of soft tissues and is therefore widely administered to increase joint mobility and reverse contractions. So with that being said, so we have the importance of stretching. Now I'm going to demonstrate some stretches that can help you in your daily life. But first, let me discuss the parts of the body we're going to be stretching. Mainly the hamstrings, the hips, and the groin area. And also the lower back will be stretched as well, because you know that is an important part of our daily movements that we have. So before we get started, let's stretch our hamstrings. So one stretch is basically we're going to switch each leg and reach down like you're grabbing and reaching through. So you could do this probably 20 times on each leg. I'm not going to go through all the steps, but definitely 20 times on each leg. Make sure you really take your time and reach down and stretch, because you'll be also stretching your calves with your hamstrings as well. So you do this a couple times. You can probably do it in the morning, definitely before exercise, and at the end of your day. These are important stretches here. All right, and you can shake it off, shake it off. All right, next, we're gonna go down, because important stretch that we wanna do is make sure our hips and groin is free and loose. Especially if you're sitting down a lot, like I work from home, sitting down a lot, you wanna make sure your hips and groin are free. If you don't have a roller, it's okay. But a roller, if you have something, maybe a roll of paper towels you could put under your back foot. So what you want to do is place the roller under your back foot, whichever one, left or right. You want to apply pressure, and you want to kind of push down into your knee where you feel your groin stretching. Make sure you have a 90-degree angle of your opposite leg that's in the front. And you kind of just want to go back and forth, like a nice thrusting motion here. And as you do this, you will begin to loosen your groin, your hip, as well as, like I mentioned, even your lower back. Because a lot of us have lower back issues, and we want to make sure we're increasing that blood flow, loosening up our tissues, making sure we're able to be loose and free to limit pain. So do this for a couple seconds, probably do 30 seconds on each side. Then you'll switch to the other side, same thing, apply that pressure, switch legs and do the same thing, because you want to feel that stretch. You want to kind of get in a hinged motion. You don't want to overbend. You want to get in like a hinge motion here, so you can feel that stretch in your quad, your groin, your lower back, your hip, and just move. You want to just give that same movement here. It'd probably be easier if you place your hand on your right knee to kind of guide that forward here. All right, last stretch. This is more of a moving, like a stretch. It's called really 90-90 stretch. Here's why they call it. You have 90 in your front leg, 90 in your back leg, and you're gonna rotate. So you wanna lean forward. You wanna feel that in your hip area, lower back. And as you turn to the opposite, you wanna keep your legs spread. You wanna keep that groin stretch. And then you wanna do the same thing and lean forward. You want to wait there about 5 seconds. Also, breathing is very important. And at first, it's not going to feel good. But as you continue to do it, breathe. Try to get deeper into the stretch and loosen those hips. And you'll begin to feel a lot better. So let's go one more time. All right. So, those were just a few stretches that you can do daily that'll loosen your back, your hips, your groin area, and it'll have you feeling good as new. So thank you so much for participating. Pan the room one more time. All right, everyone. Bye-bye for now.